Well, now to another chaotic meeting in Stockton tonight. The city council met to talk about the possible misuse of city money and abuse of authority.
But the meeting went off the rails with Vice Mayor Jason Lee making a wild accusation against a fellow council member.
Please pause the time.
What is the relevance?
He's talking about
you want to talk about you molesting your niece? What? Let's
Out of order.
We will call for a recess. I'm calling for an immediate
Well, Vice Mayor Lee directing that comment at Councilmember Brenda Villarpudua. Seconds after that allegation, the mayor calling a recess, and then some council members left the chambers. KCRA3's Peyton Headley was at that meeting tonight. Peyton, did they get anything done?
Yeah, well, the council actually decided unanimously to refer this case regarding the potential misuse of public funds out to the district attorney, the grand jury, and the attorney general's office. That decision, of course, only coming after hours of debate, public comment, and personal attacks from some of the council members.
Let's go ahead and take roll.
The chairs were filled as roll was called.
We have a quorum.
Residents then given the opportunity to speak to council.
It's nice to see that you all decided to show up tonight. Where were you at last Thursday?
An opportunity they didn't get last week when not enough council members showed up to begin the meeting.
And when there's a committee and people don't show up, that's kind of scary.
Your leaders, be our leaders, take ownership.
More than a dozen residents shared their frustration.
It is a council-led discussion regarding potential charter violations.
Then, council began discussion about an alleged unauthorized letter of commitment sent by the former interim city manager to the state. The letter pledging over $800,000 in matching funds for a state grant program that supports mental health and addiction facility projects. Vice Mayor Jason Lee says the council didn't authorize the letter.
Can you confirm whether or not a commitment letter issued is considered legally binding?
Council members questioned the city attorney about next steps, but the discussion quickly turned to yelling.
The truth is, what we are dealing with tonight isn't about transparency or accountability. It's about one person, Councilmember Jason Lee.
I don't have an intention to go back and forth with you to make this a zoo. Go ahead and focus on the matter in front of the public. Let's
Out of order.
What do you want to talk about?
We will call for a recess.
Council then stepped out, taking a 10-minute break.
Motion carries 7-0.
After more discussion, council voted unanimously to send the concerns to review. And the council also passed a recommendation from the mayor to create a committee to look over allegations against Vice Mayor Jason Lee. That passed 4-3. And tonight, still no comment from Councilmember Villarpudua about those allegations from Vice Mayor Jason Lee. Live in Stockton, Peyton Headley, KCRA 3 News.
All right, Peyton, thank you so much.